Welcome to Cheryl's Home Cooking. Today I'm going to show you one of my family's favorite recipes. So let's get started. Welcome to Cheryl's Home Cooking, and it's that time of year again, Cinco de Mayo. So today what I'm going to show you is how I make my homemade salsa. What I did is I picked up 6 Roma tomatoes. I'll dice them small because I do like chunks in my salsa. So I'm just dicing them up small. I'll place them in my bowl. This homemade salsa is really good. You can make it mild, very hot, medium. This recipe is great too if you're having company and you want to make a little treat for them. Nothing like homemade. It's better than buying store-bought. If you don't like your salsa chunky, you can put it in the food processor and chop it up better that way. And I find that the Roma tomatoes are the best tomatoes to use when you're making your homemade salsa. Last Roma tomato. And in the bowl it goes. Now I also have 2 tomatillos. I'm probably saying it incorrectly. They're the green tomatoes. So I'll dice them up small too, just like I did the Roma. In. You can add a few more if you'd like. I find that 2 is fine. What I like to do with my salsa too is sometimes I'll take my salsa and serve it over pasta, and it's really good. So I have my 6 Roma tomatoes and my 2 tomatillos in here, along with 1 green pepper. Just dice it up small. It's kind of a large green pepper, so I might only use half. I'll have to see once I mix it. Oh yeah, it's looking good. Look at that. I'll add a little bit more. might do it. So instead of using the whole green pepper, because it was such a large one, I only used half. I'm also going to dice up a purple onion. I'll cut up half of it. It's looking good. Oh yeah, half of that purple onion was perfect. You can add more if you like. It's, you know, totally up to you. That half of the purple onion was perfect. So now I have 2 jalapenos. I'll dice them. Clean out the inside. Make sure you wash your hands. You don't want to put your hands to your face after this. If you like your salsa a little bit more hotter, just add some more jalapeno peppers. I'm using 2. And see how small I'm dicing that up? I'll place that in. Mix it up. Look how perfect. Take the other jalapeno pepper. Clean it out. This is really looking good. Now for my liquid, I'm adding in 1 quart of my homemade whole tomatoes. I'll just add that in to all my tomatoes, my jalapeno peppers, my onion. If you don't have homemade, you can use a can, that's fine. And what I'm doing is just taking my whole tomatoes and just cutting them a little bit smaller. Now I'll add just a little bit of garlic salt, probably a half a teaspoon. Perfect. A little bit of salt. Mix that in. This is looking really good. Now I'll take a handful of cilantro. Cut off the ends. And just chop it up. It's about 1/4 cup of cilantro. I'll add that in. I'll also zest in 1 lime. This homemade salsa is super duper good. And like I said, what I like to do with some of my salsa too is I'll mix it with my pasta and add some cheese to it. Oh, and it's really good. So the zest of 1 lime and the juice. Now I'll mix this all together. Oh my God, does this look good? Look at how good this salsa came out. And this is why I like it chunky. But like I said, if you don't like it chunky, just put it in a food processor. This is super duper good. Now I'll try my salsa with these tostitos. I can't wait. So now I'll take one of my tostitos, dip it in my salsa. Super duper good. This homemade salsa is super duper good. I highly recommend making this homemade salsa for Cinco de Mayo. It's super duper delicious. Thanks so much for watching me make my homemade salsa for Cinco de Mayo. It's super duper delicious. Please follow me on Twitter under Home Cooking with C, Instagram under Princess 200847, YouTube under Princess 200847, Pinterest under Cheryl KFL. Like me on Facebook under Cheryl's Home Cooking, and especially iFood.tv under Cheryl's Home Cooking. I'll see you next video. Bye-bye.